So as you can see, we are at Exeter St David's. We're going to be doing the Avocet Line today, or the Avocet Line, however you pronounce it, to Exmouth. And all of its stations, which would be good. What isn't so good is that there are 7 trains that operate the Exmouth painted services Monday to Friday. 4 of them are them things. 4 turbos, not 7 sprinters. Terrible, terrible. But at least we get to see sprinters with like 3 of them. But yeah. So let's get on with it, shall we? So we haven't left St David's yet, and already we have a cancellation. The 9 o'clock service to Paynton was originally meant to be 1:52.66. Unfortunately, she's gone to the depot, which means we are a sprinter down, which is brilliant. Which means, yeah, oh, I don't know.
Platform 2 of the 0834 Great
Right then. Fucking henchman in the background. Get lost. I'm being bowled by seagulls. Off. Southwestern Railway. Oh, you've got to be joking.
May I have your attention, please?
No.
Customers are reminded to mind
Main line from Salisbury and train. Carriage and loco sidings and sheds complete with 2 through-lets. Sake. Which used to be here. Oh, for you son of a... In this picture is Exeter Central, managed by Great Western Railway with 3 platforms, with additional South Western Railway services. It opened as Exeter Queen Street in 1860 by the LSWR as the terminus of their main line from Salisbury. It wasn't until 1864 when the line was connected to Exeter St David's Station. It was rebuilt and renamed to Exeter Central in 1933. They did have 4 platforms, as well as sheds, loco sidings, complete with 2 through lines. However, the station lost all of this during the Beeching report. Today, it is the busiest station in Exeter with 2.783 million people, compared to St David's 2.722 million. With GWR trains to St David's... I swear to God, I'm trying to do this, do you mind? This is the 5th time now.
Call it St James Park, also Bridge, Digby and Soughton.
You got GWR trains to St James Park, Exmouth, Paynton, Oakhampton, Barnstaple, and even a limited service to Axminster. South Western operate a service to Waterloo and St David's. The head code is EXC. Do you know how many times? Do you know how many times, woman, I have had to do this? Do you know how many times you have had to bowl me? Do you know how many times you bowled me? I swear to God, 6, 7 times now. I've lost count. Jesus. Let me do my job!
08 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
First to cancel a sprinter. Then I have to actually change the plan to cover the request stops. Right? And platform 1's not in use. It's going great, this is. this picture is St James Park, managed by Great Western Railway with 2 platforms. It opened in 1906 as Lions Halt. I kid you not, this was the name of the station. It's on screen now. Who in the name of Canterbury West names these stations? Goose Lord. The station was renamed St James Park Halt in 1946, only for the halt suffix to be dropped and for the halt to be a station in 1969. Quite nice. In 2020, the platforms were lengthened, so platform 1 was extended from 73 to 83 metres, whilst our platform, number 2, went from 37, Simon, be careful, to 86 metres. You can also change here for Exeter City FC Football Ground, St James Stadium. Are they doing well? Anyway, the station's head code is SJP. Okay, so I have some good news for you. I've had a look on real-time trains, and it looks as if GWR have filled in the cancelled diagram. They have brought in 150, 221 and 244 as 2-car sets to help with the paint and Exmouth diagrams, so we will not be having to do any walking which is great, and more sprinters, which is excellent. The only bad problem is that I have to wait an hour at Poleslow Bridge and Topsham because some idiot didn't realise that a Poleslow Bridge had a half-an-hour service in the morning, and we can't do that now because every hour off peak. This has affected Topsham as well. I might as well still walk it from Exon to Libstow Commander to save me an hour at each station, you know. Right, so in this picture is Poleslow Bridge, managed by Great Western Railway with just the 1 platform. Yes, as you can see, it did have 2 platforms, but it's no longer in use. It opened in 1907. It also had a private goods sidings and a shoreline to the local brickworks. In 1973, the line was made single, with the sidings and branch line taken out of use around that time. There's no clear indication as to when it was taken out of use. The station's head code is POL. Right, change of plan. We're back to Exeter Central. I'm not waiting an hour at Poleslow Bridge, forget it. So at Exeter Central we get Superior 15244 to Digby and Salton, and yeah. So in this picture is Digby and Salton, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. The old station was known as Clyst St Mary and Digby Holt. It opened in 1906. It was closed in 1948. The current station was opened in 1995, some 350 metres south of the original station. It also serves the Sandy Park Rugby Stadium. Its head code, I'm going to dig in a bit here, DIG.
Exton and Lipton Harbour are residents.
In this picture is Newcourt, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. It is by far the newest station on the Avocet Line, opening on the 4th of June 2015 on the site of the former Royal Navy Stores depot. The station's head code is NC. So in this picture is Topsham, managed by Great Western Railway with two platforms. So it opened in 1861 with the line to Exmouth. It did have a short branch line which led to the River Exe. However, it was mostly used for freight workings, and the line has, well, it's been gone for a while now. It is the only passing loop on this line, where trains meet every half and every 30 minutes. The station's head code is on top of its head code of all head codes, TOP. Goose Lord, that was Exmouth Station. 4 platforms, freight yard and sidings. Yeah, because Exmouth was it was the terminus for 2 lines, but obviously I don't want to spoil it now. But look at it, I mean, they could have at least kept one island platform open. Oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Not so fast. Oh, HST. I never thought I'd see one, but there's one. Must be on a replacement for an IET service, or it's an empty coach one. Oh, what a treat. There it is. Should be going past Starcross soon. No, not yet. I love this new camera. So, in this picture is Exton, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. It opened as Woodbury Road in 1861. It was renamed Exton Holt in 1958, only for the Holt suffix to be dropped in 1965. It is one of the two request stops on the line, on your way to Exmouth, the other being our next stop, which we're walking to, Limpstone Commando. The station's head code is EXN. If you like your walks and trails, then here we are at the X Estuary Trail. G-Loves Trains did a video on this. Quite marshy, marshland, and then obviously you get the odd glimpse of the X Estuary and the sea. Oh, I do miss the sea, I do. And we're pretty much here at Limpstone Commandos. It's best not to film it, because you know, funny lot. Yeah, so as the station name suggests, Limpstone Commandos, it's home to the Limpstone Commando Barracks. They train Marines here, obviously. In this picture is Limpstone Commando, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. It opened in 1976 using the materials from Western Milton's other platform. The station was a privately owned stop until 2010 that served the Limpstone Army Barracks, with limited services carrying troops between here, Exmouth and Exeter. Nowadays, the station is part of the X Estuary Trail and is now accessible to the public, which is why I am on the platform and I have not been shot yet. It is also the second request stop on the Avocet Line as you make your way towards Exmouth, and it is the one of two stations to serve Limpstone, the other being Limpstone Village. The station's head code is LYC. See? So, in this picture is Limpstone Village, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. It opened with the line in 1861 as Limpstone. It did have two platforms until the line was made single. When Commando Station was opened, it was renamed not in 1976, but renamed in 1991 to Limpstone Village to avoid confusion. Even though that Limpstone Commando opened 15 years, but we won't, just never mind. Of the two stations, Village is the older and busier station. The head code is LYM. In our final picture of the venture is Exmouth, managed by Great Western Railway with just the one platform. It opened in 1861 as the terminus from Exeter. In 1866, a short branch line to the docks was opened for freight. In 1903, it became a junction for another line from Sidmouth Junction, just west of Fennerton, which is now Fennerton Station, which is on the West of England line. Exmouth was then rebuilt in 1924 with a total of 4 platforms, with an engine shed and extensive freight yard for, you know, fishing and seaside businesses, which is now obviously the site of the car park and the leisure centre and the supermarket. However, the engine shed would close in 1963 following the introduction of the first generation of diesel multiple units. In 1967, the line to Fennerton via Sidmouth was closed for all traffic, with Exmouth being reduced to a single platform ever since. Today it is the terminus of the Avocet Line with trains from Exeter and Paignton. There are a few trains to Barnstaple and one to Cardiff Central. However, these only take place between Monday and Friday. The station's head code is EXM. Alright, I just want to clear something up. As a 25-year Mario Kart veteran, so this guy, right, Pat is called, he's 10th by the looks of it. This guy, Lava, is in 1st. Nix is in 2nd, playing as Mario with no hat on, and Faye is, I don't know where she is, but she looks like she's dead last. But it says, hey, hold up. No, use the triple mushrooms and catch up, for God's sake. Don't you dare shell me. He's in 1st place. He's got the green shells, and she's behind him, and she doesn't have. How can he? She doesn't have any shells, for Christ's sake. She has a mushroom. I'm on your tail. Of course you're on the tail. He can me. And then there's Pat. What's Pat say? Yo, it's close. It's not close. He's nowhere near the bloody thing. For God's sake, the advertising. Advertising. Get it right. Do it properly, please. So there we go, people. The Avocet Line. We got there in the end. Bit of a crazy morning, with a 152.66 being cancelled. Mistiming every Poleslow Bridge, and then it would affect Topsham and the other stations en route. But no, we managed to sort it out in the end. Got our act together. We got 265, 221, 244, which is good. And we finished 2 hours early. We're meant to finish at 4. It's now 2 o'clock. Which means I'm going to go off that way and do another vlog. It's a special vlog. It's not a train venture. But hope you could join us for that one. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello then. Right, now I need to... Where is this place?